As a King Paluta, anyway, let me get to Mula.
And why?
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard Koka's comments on the song. But I mean, for me, I feel bad for the fact that he said the voice was useless and all that. I mean, advice as to voice coaching and all that is not bad for any talent. And I'm a boy.
I mean, you can say a very intelligent word. Now the idea about could be a chat, which is very dumb. And then whatever you said that was sensible. People are not going to adhere to it or listen to it anymore. It makes us also know the intent to which you said it. And in your apology, he goofed again. You can apologize by throwing shade to other musicians in this region. Okay, so how is it that if it wasn't a conscious effort to downplay what the guy is doing and acknowledge the fact that he has two of the biggest songs in the country this year, calendar year, January, basically, nobody has the biggest song, Aseda and Makoma. The song is topping Africa charts. It's number 1 on Boomplay and Audiomack. So what are we listening to that this guy is hearing anything different? And
no, but I mean, a song could be out there, the world could be enjoying it, but it doesn't make.
Let me address this. This guy came in as a rapper. We know him to be a rapper, though he was singing, but predominantly, rapper. Yes, he was more of a rapper than anything else. And Kipaluta, it doesn't matter how many songs, how many singing that he does, he is still going to be known as a rapper because that's how he came up.
He's a musician.
Before starting to sing, he went to school. You know, I'm close to him. He went for a coach who gave him the lyrics, the tips on how to convert from rapping more to
YFM.
You one of these days you will get him here.
The voice coach in the channel say
yes. But he you okay, so only Koka yadin send the voice in yede.
Na entino
the voice in yede.
Entino singing anything.
Singing. Say Adele. We'll always love you.
So some voice
should get that perception.
Like then we have not been fair to Adezo.
Adez, cause he enjoy.
Or whatever.
Here we come to the show. You feeling that?
So I'm call a
Project Fame West Africa.
When it comes to singing, let's get that wrong perception of our mind that if you are supposed to be singing or you are supposed to have a nice hook, you're supposed to have a very soothing voice or a nice voice. That Chris Brown voice nation with him when it comes to a singer, no? Get that off. Music has come of age. Like Mr. Bones was saying, we sing 2 keys with keys. And it was he off key.
Once you are in key, you are good to go.
Was he off key in any point in time in that song? No.
I send the picture. No, now say picture. No hard dream, bitter.
The picture ain't hard dream.
So the name not to a Cubase one.
He doesn't know what he's saying. And then why?
I say was score on your now. I say.
Like does he understand scoring?
And it says scoring of music, the notes near the also the 2 months.
Or you can't be the what? And it's just like one guy who doesn't know. I mean, like yesterday I posted something that I mean it's like a typical example of an empty barrel which is making the most noise. Just trying to find ways to justify your stupidity.
Exactly what I'm saying. And why? It's just like I'm saying. When you are doing communication, you get to understand the motive behind anything. Me, I just watch you, even if you are saying nonsense. I just watch the motive and the context of Baby Aonenam. But when I watch this, I've realized that this is a conscious effort to bring the people of this region down. And it's because they have.
What has this got to do with bringing the people of this region down?
They did the same thing to.
It's evident.
They did the same thing to Yao Talk. And do you know why? They have this.
What is it?
Sadly,
they. Who are you referring to?
They get the gatekeepers.
people like Koka who are still in the industry.
The gatekeepers.
But these same gatekeepers who held these people down as well. Didn't
at a point in time, you don't have any option.
Down to
you will sometimes need an artist to be here. Though you are doing very well, you are excelling. The guy is the guy of the moment. He is trending. You need him in your at your station to interview him, to shoot you, your views, your listenership. Don't get that wrong. He is the guy of the moment. He has two of the biggest songs. If you are doing VGMA tomorrow, he is the artist of the year. Tomorrow, 2024. From the beginning of the year to now. So there is talkability about him. He is trending. His song is number one. King Paluta is everywhere. He's the new artist of the year.
So you think there's a deliberate attempt?
It is a deliberate
some of these
attempt.
commentaries are deliberate attempts to bring
down people. Do you know why? Sadly, they have this shallow mind that if you don't come to Accra, that's where the industry is. You will not succeed.
No, but I think this thing has been shut down in the past.
It has been shut down because our people are really pushing.
Exactly.
And there is nothing that you can do about it anymore. If you are from this region and you are making it in the music or in the entertainment space, and why? It is simply because you are overly talented. It is simply because there is nothing anybody can do about it. So it is being changed from 2020 to up to date. It is the dogma has been changed. Look at how they responded to Kumerica. And wasn't it because they were laughing at it? NMA Kumerica blew it.
Most of the times, you see, the reality is that when you don't understand something, you might be tempted to laugh at it or downplay it until you understand it.
And why?
Or until you know what it is really about.
And why? When it comes to
you don't know,
do you
actually need to be so hard in talking about something that you don't have what knowledge about?
If you think that what he said is okay.
Let me tell you something. I mean, when you don't know a particular, you remember when we were here when the Gas had the ceremony for a young girl and the whole country was talking about it. Everybody was angry that they've married a 12-year-old or blah 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 blah. Everybody was mad at it because you didn't really know the details. People passed commentary, condemned the people and all that. Now, when they explained what the traditional rites and all that was, it was understandable. It made sense eventually to everybody. Do you get it? So don't you think that most of the times when you don't understand something, you are tempted to then condemn it?
Why did he come to apologize?
And why?
If what he said was sensible.
Just not.
I mean, if what you're saying is anything to go by, okay. When you don't understand something, you need not to condemn it because you don't understand it. You need to make inquiry. That is why we make room for that. So, I mean, if we are to move away from sensationalism to journalism, it's not about how you feel or what you think. I don't understand it, so I should bash him so that you come and explain. No. It doesn't really make sense if you don't understand something and you go at it and you go, now you come back to say that I wanted to find information. No, that is not it.
But one of the best ways of trying to get information from people is speaking to what is out there. Then they are tempted to come out.
So that is to a layman. If you're a journalist, you have to do your research, have the information.
Ask questions.
Journalists by invention or by convention can actually find so many ways to find information. When you are reaching out to the individual and you are not getting it, then this is what it is.
You come and bring somebody. You bring somebody's reputation down.
That's
before you go and find information.
This is what
I'm saying.
Information. Hold on.
The information is there. You know you're a student of the law.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't just.
The unfortunate thing is that you can't sit on radio and say that before the person speaks to it and then gets. By that time, you might have defamed the person, like Mr. Bose is saying.
Yeah.
That I do understand. But what I'm saying is that there are so many ways to actually find information.
Sure.
There are moments you reach out to the person is not willing to speak.
Yes.
But you can actually speak around. You get
so
find a way
if you reach out to the person and the person is not willing to speak,
so you do your research as a journalist.
There should be a caveat as to
find the information. Through the internet, through the PR.
NY, before.
They have management.
Then, Oba say na. Obeka say, there is this thing going on. Yaboni Panasenko, Babi Chechim, but on my. Then you can go ahead because you have already made attempts. But when who make an attempt to be now say the journalism and I say radio Jumana is becoming more or less like somebody who is on TikTok user now. No, there are no rules from NCO and MMC that governs how they operate. It is TikTok, and as long as on camera, no being called TikTok is a damn. But don't you use tree language? This platform, and I mean a platform like Global Media Alliance will allow you to use those kind of words about me using or TikTok and as a private platform. So I'm just saying that yes. So I'm just saying that you cannot come and display your arrogance of ignorance. No, I'm coming. Your arrogance of ignorance, all in the name. Say you want to find information, please.
Anyway,
that is defamation.
So we have a lot to talk about this morning. We're about to get into our main conversation for the morning, but I think the message is quite clear as to what it is. Good morning to Dr. Jima. Dr. Jima is always a part of us.
Yeah.
Doc,